Hey, welcome to the channel. My name is Nick. This is my 2006 Yamaha Royal Star Venture. In this video, I'm going to do the last project before riding season. I'm going to take out this mishmash of lights and upgrade to a match set of LEDs. So this is a set I got. It's distributed by LX Light through Amazon. It's designed for a Harley, but it's the same size lights. It's a 7-inch main, 4.5-inch passing lights. Generally when I see guys changing out their lights, the first thing they do is they change out the big one and then they deal with the passing lights after. I'm going to do it the other way around. These have to come off, yes, but I always find it easier to work on something solid. So here we go. First thing you're going to do is underneath the ring, there's a screw at the bottom. It's a Phillips head screw. You're just going to loosen that off. And the ring pops off. Light comes out with it. Inside is this little ring. Make sure you remember which way it goes. Okay, your next step, very, very simple. Disconnect the wires. 1, 2, it's ugly. Crunch. Okay. Perfect. Do 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 do. When you install the ring, it goes in one way. The tab goes in. So what you're going to do, you're going to put it over the light. On the light, there's a little tab on the side. It goes in the slot. Slot, tab. This tab meets that on the bucket. There you go. There you go. There you go. Just like that. Boom! Just like that. And then we need the screwdriver. Back underneath the little screw and tighten it back in. So the passing lights are done. You can tell right away. I mean, the light is amazing, so much whiter. Now I have adjusted them down a bit so they're not hitting people in the face, and I'll show you that final adjustment after. I wanted to show you this little bit just before we get on with the headlight. The headlight is a little more involved. The first step in taking the fairing out is to remove the chrome strip underneath the windshield. There's 2 screws in behind the dash, one right here, one on the other side. Once those are out, you simply pop this up and out it comes. All right, after the chrome strip has been removed, there's 6 screws along the top of the fairing or the bottom of the windshield, whichever way you want to look at it. Those come out next. All right, after the 6 Allen screws are out, it's just a matter of lifting it out and she's out. That's it, just that simple. Doesn't get any easier than that. All right, here on the back side of the fairing, after the windshield is out, on each side you have 1, 2, 3 screws that have to come out. So all the bolts are out on the back side. There's the 2 for the chrome strip. Then there's 3 on each side of the actual fairing. But if you start yanking, you're going to break something, because there's 1 right here. So all we want to do now is get this to come up so we can get at the end anymore. Okay. I've run into a technical difficulty here. I was under the assumption that once I got this loose, I would be able to move it up high enough, which we're talking 1/4 of an inch, maybe half, so I could get the angle on the 2 bolts under here. I can't. I still can't. I'm going to work on this. And then I'm going to get back to you. Okay, I came up with an idea. What I did was I took an old 5mm Allen key and I cut it down so it's shorter. So I should have enough room to get in here from the side. Problem is, the lowers are in the way, so I'm going to go up in here. I'm going to remove this part of the lower so I can actually swing the Allen key in here. Is it going to work? I hope so. Okay, there we go. So now that the lower is gone, I can actually sneak the key in here and crack it loose. Once you crack it, I got it cracked loose. I'm going to use 5mm ball end Allen key. It's that one you can hit at an angle and it will turn it. So it is turning it. Alright. So now I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Well, there you have it. I got them out. It was a fight, but I got them out. Right now it's kind of holding up by the wire, so I am going to support it with a bungee. Now it should be just a matter of popping this out. Look at that! The fairing is off. According to theory, it's 1, 2 bolts, because this is the one that went through, and this bracket should come out. Here's where the fun begins. So I've separated the light from the bracket. To do that, first you unscrew the adjuster on the back, just screw it right out. And there's a bolt on the other side. It's got a Phillips head on it. Just unscrew it. It'll pop out of the bottom. Then all that's left is this little spot here with this little nubby here, and just get in there and pop, just pop it off. And you're fine. Now this, okay, put aside. This is where things get a little scary for you. What's interesting about this light is that this entire bulb, if you will, or fixture, actually attaches to the bracket, which means this is its own mounting bracket. For this, we need a mounting bracket, so we're going to make it out of this. We got to get the glass out. The glass is bonded to the metal, and all of that is protected by this beautiful chrome ring. So, step 1, let's get the chrome ring off. We should pop the bottom clip. We may have to roll it up just a hair. All right, we can push it off, right? Come on. And then we should be able to just push the rest up. There it goes. Look at that. Pops right off. Minimal damage. Now I'm told we got to heat this up and cut the sealant out. but I don't know if we have to heat it. But you know what? I'm going to heat it. But first, I'm going to get the bugs out. Some of the bugs out there because there's not much on this planet that smells worse than roasted bugs. Okay. We're going to try a propane torch. Heat it up from the backside. Ow. See if we can soften the glue. Ooh. Now that I think about it, I should have my safety glasses on just in case something goes terribly wrong. Decided to put some gloves on. Getting a little warm. Now remember, when you're doing this, there is the possibility of shattering the glass. So be careful. Safety first. Glass is on. No point looking cool if you can't see anything. All right, come on. Come on, baby. There you go. Yep, there it goes. There it goes. There it goes. Okay. You see that? Oh, she lifted up. There you go. Hot glass. All right. The glass is out. Off camera, what I did was just about a 1/4 inch below the bend in the bucket, I just ran tape line around it. Nothing spectacular, nothing special. It doesn't have to be exact, all right? It's just keeping the bend in there keeps the structural integrity of the bucket. How you cut it is up to you. Personally, I'm going to use a combination of a grinder and a Dremel. All right, just like that. Okay, when you're done cutting it, this is about what you're left with. The rest of it is junk. You don't need the rest of the bucket. You don't need the glass. You do need the mounting bracket because, well, that's where these are all going to go. When you're cutting it out, it's critical. Be careful of the bracket points. If you cut them off, you'll have to get it welded back on. Okay, otherwise, is no bueno. So now I'm just going to clean it up with a file and move on. Pretty much got that trimmed up, but I got to address something with a replacement light. Most seal beams, most of this style of headlight, there's these little tabs. I'm not sure if I can make you see this. These little tabs here, little square thing there. What they are for is for slotting in to keep the headlight from rotating. Pretty simple thing. There are no slots on this to match this. What most guys do, and I have a problem with this, what most guys do is they just grind them all off. Why don't I like that? I don't like it because motorcycles vibrate, engines vibrate, lights turn, screws everything up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut one of my slots, I'm going to cut a slot for one of my tabs so we can locate. That's the only thing I'm doing different. There you go. That's a lot of cutting, a lot of grinding, a lot of filing, a lot of really dirty words that you didn't get to hear because it's YouTube. This is what I'm left with, which isn't a lot. So I'll put up what the original piece looked like just so you can compare it. It's still rigid. Remember, 90-degree piece there. The band makes it rigid, so it's still rigid and it fits snugly. If you do yours, carve this down slowly. Put it on, check it. Put it on, check it. Put it on, check it. And then all of a sudden it'll be like, thook, nice and snug. The more snug it fits, the more secure it's going to be. Simple. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to assemble it with the chrome ring and put it back on its bracket with the little adjusters and all that. And then I'll show you what that looks like. All right, back in the bike. It's starting to look like a bike again. So I still have to adjust it because I don't want to blind people coming at me because then they'll just run into me. And I will show everything working when I get all this other stuff put together. So for you, it's going to be about 3 seconds. For me, it's probably going to be another 2 hours, 3 hours. So here we go. Okay, they're going on. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Ain't technology grand? You turn the lights on and the camera dims. Oh well. I think they look great. I'm really happy with those. Lights are in. I think they look great. And I know they're going to give me better light going down the road. It was a little more difficult than I thought it was going to be, but hey, it's a challenge, right? If you like what you saw here, please do me a favor, like, subscribe, share it with your buddies. Get it out there going, hey, check this dude out. It'll help my new channel grow. And if you got projects of your own, please hit me up on Instagram at Scenic Ride. Either tag me or hashtag SNR, because if I see it, I'm going to repost it so the rest of the world can see the amazing things that you do. So thanks for hanging out. We'll see you next time.